Alright, we're gonna try this again because what's it called? My sound wasn't working how I wanted it to. So this might be better. So this is my first time actually going live on TikTok. So I've been live on Instagram, I've been live on YouTube, but I haven't been live on TikTok yet. So okay. So basically what I want to do in this video is I want to go through like some frequently asked questions. Like I know you guys know me for my content for breaking into the tech industry, and I want you guys to ask any and everything that you can while I am here. Like I'm gonna start going live more frequently, so I want this to turn into like a community, you know, where you guys feel like you can ask me anything you want, like when it comes to how I went about my journey, how did I break into the tech industry, like what was my path, what did that look like, because y'all already be asking me all these questions and there's only one of me and a whole bunch of y'all. So I was like, you know what, I need to start going live. So that's what I'm gonna start doing, and I think I'd be able to actually hear from you guys, because you know, it's like everybody's at different places in their journey. Everybody, I mean, some people got kids, some people are in college right now, some people just work at a job that they just hate, some people are trying to scale and make more money, you know. So it's like, yeah, you might be, I don't know where you are. So what I want to do is I want to be able to come on here and answer specific questions, you know, that y'all want to know. So let's see. So feel free, like in the comments, feel free to put, you know, anything in there, interact with each other. I'm going to be doing this often, so get ready, because everything that I'm learning and everything that I'm doing, like I just want to share it with people who actually are interested in learning this information, you know what I mean? So let's just go ahead and get started. Feel free to ask any kind of questions related to breaking into the tech industry. So let me give you guys, my voice cracking, let me give you guys a little background on just like my story without it being long-winded and boring you guys to death. So, but I feel like that's helpful. So basically I was in marriage and family therapy. So in undergrad, I got a bachelor's degree in psychology, and then I went and got a master's degree in clinical psychology. I graduated, first off, let me say this. I know I look like I'm like 12, right? But I am 30. I'm 30 years old. So I graduated from high school in 2010. Graduated from college, undergrad, in 2014. Graduated from grad school 2016. So yeah, like I've been out of school for a minute, you know. And so basically I'm trying to help people to break into the tech industry, because I transitioned out of being a marriage and family therapist because I got my master's in clinical psychology, and I didn't want to do that no more. You know, I wanted to do something different. So I decided to break into the tech industry. And yeah, I went through CourseCareers, which is like an online boot camp. Where am I from? I am from Southern California. I'm from a city called West Covina, which is like 30 minutes from LA. So yeah, like my family, my mom and dad are from South Central. Born and raised, that's just home. So I've been in Texas for the past like month and a half, and it is killing me. Like I'm outside right now. I don't do this out here because there's too many bugs in Texas and humidity, and I don't like it. So yeah, but anyways, so yeah, I chose to break into the tech industry. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Cyrus, but he's a friend of mine. And we did ministry together. Well, we didn't do ministry together, but he was a spoken word artist. I was a spoken word artist. So we were in similar spaces within the church. And it was just crazy because he started posting about like tech stuff like last year. And I was just like, oh, okay, that's cool. Like he's doing something new, I guess, you know. But then I started seeing like he was making good money. Like he was really like, I don't know, like every time he posted, he kept talking about tech this, tech that. And at the time, I was like trying to figure out, was I going to continue doing, you know, marriage and family therapy, or was I going to like, like switch careers and find something different? And so I happened to come across his content, and I was just like, oh, like okay, yeah, like I said, he's doing something new now. Anyways, it was tech. So I hit him up. I was just like, hey, what's this that you're doing? Like, this is different. Like, I'm used to him doing like ministry stuff, you know? And so we talked about it. He told me about CourseCareers, and that's the link that's in my bio. That'll take you to CourseCareers, which is, like I said, the online boot camp or mini college. And that's when he told me about it. So I was just like, okay. So I did, you know, a little research, but I saw like how it was changing his life. Like, he was making good money. He was scaling like crazy. Like, he was getting a new car. He moved to like the high-rise apartments, condos, whatever you call them, in Atlanta. Like, he was doing his thing, and I was sitting here driving a Kia Spectra. Oh, okay, nice. We got a CourseCareers, somebody in CourseCareers in here. Yeah, like, keep me updated. Like, and that's for everybody. Like, keep me updated on your guys' journey, because I want to know, like, if you start the course, while you're in the course, how it's going. If you need advice, I can always make a response video. I just told somebody that in the DMs like a few minutes ago. I was just like, yeah, like, you can book a consultation with me, or you can comment your question, and I can always make a video and use it as content to you know, reach other people. But anyways, yeah, so I ended up going for it. I was just like, you know what, I need to do something different. Like, I'm gonna go for it. I'm about to change my life around. And it was, you know, it took a leap of faith, but also the research and the evidence, you know, backed it up. And I was just like, yeah, like, this is what I'm gonna do. And so if I look like I'm constantly looking over my shoulder, it's because this is Texas and there's bugs out here. Like, we don't got bugs like this in LA. So so yeah, I did it. I signed up for CourseCareers. I ended up doing the technology sales course. And yeah, technology sales is just one of the what's it called? It's like just one of the career paths. They have UI UX design, there's customer success, there's information technology. Like, there's different careers you can choose from. And the best part about it is you don't have to have a degree or any previous experience, no technical skills, nothing like that. Like, CourseCareers is literally what qualifies you. That's how you get certified in CourseCareers. It's just funny. CourseCareers costs $499. Let's say basically $500. If you use the link that's in my bio, you get $50 off. So right off the bat, when I heard that, when I was first starting, I was just like, okay, like, my mind was already set though. I was like, I'm about to do this because when I heard I could make an average of $60,000 in a year, and yeah, and I was just like, as an entry level position, and I don't have to have like no previous experience in this, I was just like, I'm about to do this, like, you know. But when I heard about the price for CourseCareers, I was just like, okay, that's $500. Well, $450 because I ended up using someone's discount. I was like, that's $450 down the drain. But I saw it as an investment because I was just like, I'm not taking no for an answer. Like, I am going to be successful in this. Like, I am going to make this $60,000, however much dollars in a year. So I paid for it, and it's just so funny because I paid for the course. I finished the course in about 3 weeks. And then I was actually out here in Texas last year when I did finish the course. And so I was still out here kind of chilling on vacation. So while everybody else was finishing the course and like grinding, like doing interviews, and I was chilling. I was like, I'm not about to start doing interviews because then what if I for real get a job and I'm on vacation? Like, I'm not about to do that. So I was in Texas for probably another couple months. So by the time it hit, October? Because I finished the course in like July. So August, September, October. Yeah, so about 3 months later, that's when I started applying to jobs. So it was my first time doing it. I was like, okay, I'm on LinkedIn. I'm about to start applying to these companies. And yeah, like, I had my resume ready because CourseCareers helps you with your resume, gets you all set up. I started applying to these companies. And, you know, I got some rejections, you know, the rejection emails that say, unfortunately, we chose to go, you know, with another candidate or whatever. And it's just like, all right, that's fine. All I need is one, you know, even though those can be a little discouraging. But still, I kept on pushing. And what happened after that? Oh, I did land like 2 other interviews. Did the interviews. I was nervous as heck, having anxiety attacks. I was stressed out. Like, the people who know me personally were like, dang, you really stressed out. Because I was just like, I went through CourseCareers, like, did I waste my time? Like, I was really like, I am breaking into a new field, a new industry. Like, what if I don't know what I'm talking about in the interview? What if I sound stupid? Like, I was just stressed out. So, anyways, I had 2 different interviews, and I did not get the job. Like, I didn't. Well, actually, whatever. Anyways, point is I didn't get it. Then, the third company, which is the company that I ended up working for, the third company, interviewed with them. It was super casual. Like, the guy, which was the sales manager, he was super, like, just young looking. And yeah, like, I went through the first round of interviews with him, and then the second round of interviews was with just another lady in the company. And then she was like, yeah, we really like you, like, all this stuff. And then went to the third round, and yeah, after that third round, I was done, and I was finished. And then I just was waiting. Those are the longest, like, few days of my life, because I had to wait. Like, they didn't tell me, like, you got the job in the third interview. Like, no, like, you finished the third interview, and you're just sitting there waiting for days. And I think maybe, like, I don't know, I don't remember how many days it was. It was like a few days. It wasn't like a week. It was less than a week for sure. And then I got a phone call, and I answered the phone, and it was the guy that I met with in the first interview. And he was like, so we want to, tell you that, we all, after meeting with you, like, we really liked you, and, we like your personality, and we like your drive, and your what's that word? Grit. They just said all this stuff, and he was like, and we want to offer you a position for $75,000 a year. In that moment, I couldn't, like, be like, are you serious? If y'all saw one of my recent videos, what's that viral sound that everybody's using right now? Dang, I forget it. But basically, I made a video where I was, like, looking at my screen, and it was basically me reenacting when I first got my offer letter. And even though that was actually on the phone when I spoke with the sales manager, but for the video, I made it seem like I was talking, on the computer, like talking to somebody. But it was really a phone call. That's how that went down. So anyways, yeah, and so he was like, yeah, I'm going to send over your offer letter, and you just got to sign it and all that kind of stuff. And so I was just like, oh my God, like, this is real. And then he sent the offer letter. And if you go watch my video that I'm talking about, you'll see the offer letter, like, I posted it. And then, well, that was the offer letter email. And then there was an actual, like, attachment that I had to actually sign. But anyways, point being, $75,000, like, my first entry level position. This was my introduction to tech. So it was just like, I don't know, I was mind blown. And from then, I'm already, like, familiar with creating content. Like, I create a lot of content, for, like, ministry stuff. Like, I'm an apologist, so I am, like, I speak in defense for, like, the faith, like, the Christian faith. I teach people how to, like, think for themselves, not just follow blindly, like, and people out here getting manipulated and stuff like that. I like for people to learn how to think for themselves and to genuinely seek after truth. And, like, I'm already used to creating content, and so I told myself, I was like, the fact that this happened for me, like, I'm used to creating ministry content, like, faith-based content, but I was like, I'm about to start creating content for breaking into tech. And that's how that got started. You know what I mean? Because I was like, well, first it started with the people around me. Like, when I was going through CourseCareers, when I was, like, when I landed my job, like, the people who know me personally, I was talking to them. And I was just like, you guys, like, I just got a job, And so, and I'm telling the people that I know personally. And then that's when I was like, I'm about to start creating content. So that's how, I ended up on here, like how I'm doing now. And my only goal, you guys, to be honest, like, even for the people who are in here right now, like, my goal is to help people where they're at. Because, like I said at the beginning of this live, everybody has a different story. They have a different journey. People are at certain places financially. People are out here struggling. People out here putting in all this energy and effort, working a 9 to 5, still living paycheck to paycheck. Like, we get one life on this earth. And I'm like, you gotta know when to say enough is enough. I'm done. I'm not doing this no more. I'm not struggling no more. Like, my car kept breaking down every other day, and I was irritated as heck. Like, I had a Kia Spectra, a 2007. I had a 2007 Kia Spectra. That car would break down on me all the time. I was always, I have like trauma. Like, I would watch the heat meter because it would either run hot or my tire would pop or something's wrong with the, I don't even know cars like that, not the engine, the transmission. It was just always an issue. And like, and then I had rent. Living in Southern California is not cheap. So my rent, it's like, okay, well, that's hitting about $2,000. You know, it's like, and then I got car insurance, I got a phone bill, I got this. I don't have any kids. I don't want to say thank God, because I would have loved to have kids one day, but I say that meaning that's more money, and I'm like, I can't afford that. So shout out to all the people who got kids and they're working, because y'all know how to budget, and like, y'all making good money. Like, the fact that you can provide for your kids and for yourself and your family, like, and pay your bills, like, that's so good, you know. And so anyways, let me get back on track. So yeah, like, that is why I do what I do. I hate, like, one of my biggest, like, irritations, like, back when I was living with my parents, there was people I would connect with, you know, different girls, I would build, like, these cool relationships with. And, like, in my experience, I've gone through meeting different people where it's like, man, this person is living in their car. I got friends who they've lived in their car. I've slept in my car a few times. But it's like, there's people I know where it's like, okay, they living in their car. This person just got kicked out. This person don't got nowhere to go. This person is struggling to pay their rent. This person has to do this in order to pay their rent. It's just like, and I can't take nobody in. I can't help nobody because I'm barely, you know, living paycheck to paycheck. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I told myself, like, I'm so done. Like, I look at my mom, like, my mom is an MRI tech. She works where she puts the people in the big circle and do the MRIs. The big circle. God, I don't know what that thing is called, what that machine is called. But anyways, she, you know, and it's like, she's been working her butt off since she was, like, young, you know. And I'm like, I want to retire her. I want to be able to be like, Mom, quit your job. You're done. You know, like, you don't need to work no more. Like, I want to be able to tell if my friends are, like, literally right now, I have a friend right now, her and her boyfriend are living in my apartment right now. That's why I'm out here in Texas. That's not why, but I'm like helping them get on their feet. I'm like, y'all stay at my spot, y'all live there. I'm gonna go out to Texas because I got a friend out here that, you know, we're super tight, and I'm just like, stay there for a few months and do your thing, you know, and get on your feet. So it's like, the fact that I can do that, you know, like, it's this is what life is about. You know, like, of course it's about the money. The money is nice. Like, everybody wants money. Everybody wants to buy new things. Everybody wants a nice running car. Everybody wants to be able to pay rent without struggling and all that, you know. And it's like, but I think what matters the most is when the people you care about, like, when you can show up for them in that way where they just feel like, oh my God, like, thank you. Like, I think that's like the greatest fulfillment, like, at least for me. So that is my goal, but I want to do it on an even bigger level, you know. Like, right now, yeah, I be talking to you guys and telling y'all about, like, yeah, making $75,000 a year, and then I got stuff going on the side where I got money coming in, and it's like, yeah, and I am thankful. I am beyond thankful. I have no complaints. But at the same exact time, I'm like, man, God challenges me. Like, I feel like God is like, you're my child. Like, there's a lot of evil in this world, you know, people out here sex trafficking or people out here just struggling. Even if it's not evil, it's just people struggling. There's a lot of pain out here, and I feel like God is challenging me to be like, I could use you. Dang, they bumping out here. That sound like Texas music. I am in Houston. Y'all hear that? That's crazy. Okay. But yeah, so like, dang, that music made me lose my train of thought. What was I saying? I lost my whole train. Oh yeah, I was saying, like, God, I feel like God, like, challenges me to be like, And I hope you guys can hear me. Thumbs up if you can, because that music is, well, he about to go. It's a green light. But yeah, I feel like God challenges me to be like, I can use you, you know? Like, I could use you to, like, help more people and do the things that you want to do. You know what I mean? Like, if you want. Because, you know, we all got free will. Like, nobody's wrong if they are making $30,000 a year. Nobody's wrong if they making less than that. It's not a right or wrong issue. It's more of a, like, if you want, if you feel like you're called to do that, it's like, go for it. You know, like, that's how me and my conversations with God, that's how they be going. I'm just like, you know what, God, like, I see what I want to do, and I see the work it's going to take to get there. I see the discipline I'm going to have, just what I have to do to get there, you know, and even how I'm on TikTok, and like the fact that God allowed, you know, my TikTok to reach all of you guys, you know, my videos. It's like, there's so many people who hit me up and they're just like, man, thank you so much for introducing me to just the tech industry, because I finished CourseCareers and I just landed a position, and people are able to pay their bills, people are able to feed their kids, people are able to, and I'm just sitting here like, dang, like, I'm thankful, you know, for social media. I'm thankful for tech, that it exists. I'm thankful for Cyrus, who introduced me to tech. When someone said I'm almost finished with CourseCareers, so congratulations ahead of time, because you are almost finished, but you gon' finish, and you are gonna pass the exam. So let me know when you do. Somebody said, what kind of experience do I need to get to know you? What? What? The way it's worded, I was really thinking it was about to be about tech. What kind of experience do I need to get to know you? That's funny. Well, are you flirting? I mean, I don't know how to take this right now. I'm actually in the course now. Okay. Well, since you brought up the course, I'll answer that part. But, what kind of experience do you need to break into tech? Let me just answer that question. You don't need any. You don't need any tech experience at all whatsoever. Any job you've had, I don't care if you were a janitor, a school teacher, or like me, coming from the mental health field, anything, it doesn't matter. What matters is the soft skills, and can you transfer those over to what the job is within tech sales, if that makes sense. So, for example, you need to be organized. Like, do you have good organizational skills? Do you have good interpersonal skills? Do you have good time management skills? Can you work efficiently by yourself? Because you're going to be working remote. You're going to be working from home, like, unless you want to go in the office. But, I mean, most of these tech jobs are remote. And so you can be fully, you know, working fully remote, working from home. And so if you don't work good by yourself, and you're like, oh, I need like a manager over my shoulder, or else you don't know how to like stay disciplined, and you know, so it's like all those little skills. You're going to be talking to people through email and on the phone. So it's like, okay, how's your communication skills? You know, how's that? So that is all you need. And then CourseCareers, which is the link in my bio, like I said, and that link does get you guys $50 off. I don't remember if I mentioned that earlier, but if you happen to sign up for the course, or even if it's not you and you tell somebody else about it that you think like, man, they could really benefit from breaking into tech, like, then use the link in my bio so that they can get the discount. Because I would hate for somebody to go to CourseCareers.com and then pay for the course and they did not get $50 off. Like, that would suck. So, but yeah, like CourseCareers will teach you everything that you need to know about the actual job. So, yeah, and they help you with like your resume. They help you get your resume set up. They help you get your LinkedIn set up. Like, they teach you everything to be fully prepared. And so when I say that you don't have to have any experience, you don't have to have any experience working for a tech company. You don't have to have any experience, like, you know, nothing techie at all. But once you do CourseCareers, and that when you finish, CourseCareers is going to have like a sorry, I'm talking with the mic. CourseCareers is going to have like a certificate that you can print out, and you can put that on your LinkedIn. And so and then you also put CourseCareers on your, your resume. And so when you start applying to companies and they see like, oh, this person really invested in themselves, like they took a tech sales course, or maybe it was something else. Because CourseCareers offers like, I think it's 5 different courses. But yeah, when they see that, they're going to be like, oh, wow, like that's going to make you stand out. And CourseCareers is they are already so credible. And they have a lot of partnerships with a lot of different companies as well, where those companies are looking to hire their students. So you're not just out here on your own. You got a whole Discord family. CourseCareers offers a Discord where when you take CourseCareers, you can go inside of the Discord and connect with all these other people who are taking the same exact course that you're taking at different stages in the process, and y'all can ask each other questions, y'all can practice together, interview together. Like, it's a big family. Like, still now, like, I've been out of CourseCareers. I finished the course last summer, and I still talk to a few people. Like, I can at least say like 5 or 6 people where I'm like, we're cool, you know, like, so yeah, like it's really a family. So yeah, you don't need any experience. You just need, CourseCareers, to go through that. All right, let me go to something else. Somebody said, I told my husband about it because of your videos. He will be starting soon. Okay. Well, congratulations to him ahead of time. And, if either one of you guys, since he's going to be the one doing it, if he has any questions or, needs any help or whatever, you can always DM me, and I do respond. It might take a little bit, but I do respond. Or you can leave a comment under one of my videos. And yeah, if you want me to respond in video, let me say this. If you guys ever have a question and you want me to respond in a video like this, I can, leave a comment, because a lot of you guys will send me DMs, and I'm like, of course, I shoot a DM right back. Like, I do respond. But if you want me to do a video response, then just comment, because the way TikTok is set up, you click reply, and then I can click on the video response, and that way I can go more in depth and actually, like, talk to you personally and respond to whatever your question is. So yeah, feel free to ask me anything. Like, I'm a little busy. I got a lot going on, but I genuinely enjoy doing this. Like, I want y'all to know, like, it's just super rewarding. So let's see. I thought about the tech sales, but I'm not with the quotas. I'm leaning towards UI UX design. Okay. I mean, I feel that. I feel like, I'm sure in UI UX design, there's still like a quota that you're going to have to meet when it comes to like doing the projects and stuff like that. But yeah, like I'm sure it's definitely different from like tech sales. Because in tech sales, your quota, I'm used to having a monthly quota. There's a friend of mine, I don't know if y'all know her, but please check her out. Actually, her name is Ren Hawthorne. Like, we're really good friends, and I think that was a gnat. I can't with bugs. But yeah, I think, she had a, quota, a quarterly quota. So you got monthly quotas, quarterly quotas, and it's like, it is very competitive. Like, the pressure to hit your quota could be like annoying. Sorry, these bugs. I'm gonna have to go inside in a second. But yeah, it could be like not even annoying. It can be stressful. I'll say that. It could be stressful. Like, there were times where I was like stressed out because I'm sitting here trying to hit my quota. I'm like, dang, like, it's the end of the month. Everybody's trying to hit quota, and you got like 3 more bookings you need to do before you reach quota, and it's just a lot. And and then you have the fear of like, oh my God, are they gonna fire me? Like, especially when you're new to the industry, you're just like, are they gonna fire me because I'm not meeting quota? Like, but honestly, they don't really care about that. I mean, they care. You want to hit quota, but they care about what adjustments are you making. Like, for example, if you don't hit quota, and then it's just like, oh, this is why you didn't hit quota. This is advice that your manager gave you. How are you implementing that advice? Like, what's your energy looking like? Like, if you're that person that's just like, all right, this is what this is what my manager said. Like, I'm about to make this adjustment. I'm about to make this change. I'm about to be hitting him up every hour, being like, can you read this email? Like, does this sound good? Oh, okay, cool. Like, okay, I'm about to send that off. Or can you check out this sequence that I created? Like, oh, okay, cool. Like, they want to see your energy and your effort, you know? So yeah. All right, let me see. What else we got? I'm sorry if you answered this, but is this your first SDR role? Yes. So my first role was last November. So I started applying to jobs in October. So let me say this. Let me like keep this real organized and simple. I did CourseCareers, the technology sales course, tech sales, right? I did the course last summer. I started on June 2nd. I finished on July 6th. So what was that? Like a few weeks. Then I took like 3 months off. Because like I said, I was out in Texas, out here, and I was on vacation. Took 3 months off. Then around October, I was like, let me start applying to jobs. I was back home in California. I was like, okay, vacation's over. Let me start applying. So I started applying in October. I had 2 interviews that I did not get the job. And then the third interview that I had, or the third company, I should say, I got the job. And my start date was on November 1st. So, yes. And then that was me officially breaking into tech. So, yes, my first role. All right, let me see. Somebody said, hey. I like that because I always say hey. I put hey twice all the time. How am I doing today? I'm doing really good. And I'm excited because I'm going back home to California this weekend. So I've been out here in Texas for almost 2 months now. So I am ready to be home. Please, put the burger emoji in the chat if you are a fan of In-N-Out. Because that's all I could think about. Like, I just want an In-N-Out burger with some animal-style fries. Do y'all know how to order at In-N-Out? This is real random. But you know you a real one from California. Like, you know you're from LA. Well, not just LA, but Cali if you know how to order from In-N-Out. You know, we got a secret menu. A lot of people from other states don't know about that. So if you go to In-N-Out, order this. Say, let me get a number 2, which is the cheeseburger. And say, let me get some animal-style fries, a Neapolitan shake, and what's it called? Ask about the secret menu. Just ask about the secret menu. Because they're not going to tell you about it. They're not going to tell you. You got to know about it. All right, but let me get back on track. Okay. Can you speak about the UI UX course? I believe this is the direction I want to go in. Yeah, so I feel like I've been everywhere, to be honest. Like, I feel like I'm setting a bad example. Like, just being real, because and setting a bad example, not like in a serious way, but so I started the UI UX design course because I was, I've been doing tech sales all this time, about to be going on a year now, and I was just like, you know what? I think I want to transition into UI UX design. So I started UI UX design because I was like, the difference between the two is tech sales, you are selling technology, right? So whatever company you work for, whatever the technology is, you are selling it. And so, yeah, you're the salesperson. But it's business-to-business sales. So you're not selling to individual people. You're selling your technology to other businesses. It's B2B sales. In UI UX design, you're not selling anything. You are working within your company, and you are designing the interface and the like right now we're on TikTok, right? You guys are literally looking at me right now. Look around your screen. What buttons do you see? Where are they located at on the screen? Is it easy? If you want to leave a comment, are you sitting there trying to find it for like 20 seconds because you're like, dang, where do I leave a comment at? Or how do I end the live? Like, I know I've gone through that where I'm like, where is the end button? Or how do I, when you click menu, like, when something's just irritating, like to navigate, it's like difficult. Well, that's what UI UX design is. So UI stands for user interface. That's the interface. That's like the layout of like what everything like, like what it's looking like. And the UX is the user experience. Like, so basically they work together, and it's like, it's designing something that is beautiful, where it, like from the colors to the fonts used to all of that, where it's beautiful, but it's also user friendly. It's easy to navigate. And so the way that, you would even know how to even do any of that is because you would actually do like, all this user research, and it's like other stuff that, I'd have to probably go more in depth maybe in another video, but yeah, it's like you do research, you do like surveys and stuff like that to see like what people think about, whatever it is your product is, and you conduct those interviews and research, like whether it's getting like an individual person's opinion or if you do like a more generalized survey and whatever. So all that information is going to help you to lay out your company's app, mobile app or website. And so that is what UI UX design is. If you're interested in that, CourseCareers does offer that. So if you go to the link in my bio, click on courses, you'll see UI UX design. So if you're interested in designing like websites and apps and stuff like that, and they get paid very well as well. I think the average starting salary is around like 70 to like 77K entry level. Same thing. You don't need no degree. You don't need no previous experience in UI UX design. Like same thing like tech sales. So that's UI UX. In the course, I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of information. Like compared to tech sales, I think it's like way more information. And the reason why I said this earlier when I was just like, dang, I feel like I'm just everywhere, is because I kind of put a pause on it. Like I'm still, I don't know, the plan, I don't know. I really gotta think, because some other stuff came up and I'm just like, man, like when it comes to just like what I'm doing with my own business, and I guess I'm telling you guys this early, so you guys are getting this information first. But yeah, like the stuff I'm doing with my own business, like helping people to break into tech and, creating ways to help people to just get started and to grow and to scale. And, like I am a teacher. I love making complex things simple. I love those epiphany moments when people are listening and they're confused and they don't know what to do. And I'm just like, look, I'm excited. Like, let me break this down. Let's just talk, because I got you. Like, I want this to be so simple for you, and I want to see you thrive. Like, that's what I enjoy doing. And so I'm like, yeah, I think I'm going to always, like, tech is great. Like, I make good money. Like, it's great. But I'm like, dang, like, I think I really want to, like, get my whole tech and see, this business just off the ground, and do speaking engagements and webinars and consultations and coaching and all that kind of stuff, and just build my brand and continue to build my brand. So we'll see. I'm taking it day by day. I like being transparent with you guys. You guys are a part of the journey. So let me go to the next question. Wow, that's so awesome of you to help. Oh, that must have been back when I was talking about my friend. Yeah. I've been through a lot, like I know what it's like to struggle. I know what it's like to like sleep in my car. Like I know what it's like to be broke, where you got to choose between gas or if I'm eating today. Like so when people are struggling, I'm like, you don't even gotta act like I'm pulling up. I'm coming in any way that is going to be helpful to that person, if I can. That's why I'm trying to set myself up to be able to do that times 10. So, yeah. Okay. You have a great spirit. Thank you. You are God's child. I am. Yes, we are. We are. Shoot. I appreciate your content. Wish you the best. Thank you. Yeah, I enjoy it. I enjoy making the content. What up, sis? Oh, hey, what's up? What is poppin'? Let's see. What is your work schedule like? Is it flexible? What is your work schedule like, and is it flexible? So the way I have videos on this on my YouTube channel. If you click the YouTube icon in my bio, it'll take you straight there, and I have like day in the life videos and stuff like that if you do want more details after you watch this, I guess. But basically the way your day is set up is you'll have like Google Calendar. Most companies, I'm assuming, do that. You use Google Calendar, and you have your day set up in like time blocks. So it's like from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. and you create it, whatever order you want to run your day in. Like you create your schedule. Like the only time that you don't create your schedule, or the only moments in your day where you don't have a say, is when you have a sales meeting, like a sales team meeting, or maybe it's your one-on-one with your manager, or maybe it's like the whole company is what is it called? All hands on deck. That's what it's called, where it's like everybody in the whole company, including the CEO. I mean, everybody's there, and you guys are having a huge meeting about the updates of the company and stuff like that. So yeah, when those things come up, like, yeah, you don't have a say. You got to schedule around those things, and they'll pop up on your calendar, because your manager will just throw stuff on your calendar. Like, you hear that all the time, like, yeah, I threw some time on your calendar. Oh, I'm gonna throw some time on your calendar. Or we threw something on your calendar. Like, it just pops up. Like, you'll see it. So you literally be like, oh, well, team meeting from 11 to 12. So I guess I'm gonna send out emails from 10 to 11. So you put that on your calendar. It's like, and then I'm gonna do some research. Well, then I'm gonna have the meeting, the all hands on deck team meeting from 11 to 12. And then it's like 12 to 1, I'm gonna take my lunch break. And then, let's say at 1, I'm gonna maybe like work on some email sequences, and then from like this time to this time, I'm gonna do like my outbounding. I'm gonna or maybe do cold calls. A lot of y'all don't like to hear about that, cold calls. Y'all don't want to be on the phones. But to be honest, it's funny. I remember telling my manager, I said, I prefer calling. I said, can I just do cold calls and not send out no emails? Like, I like talking to people, so I feel like I can get my point across faster. It's kind of like when like somebody asks you a deep question in a text message, and you gotta text your whole point like in a message. Like, I'm like, let me just send a voice memo or just call me. So anyways, I enjoy cold calling. But yeah, so you might be like, okay, I'm gonna cold call from 2:30 to like 4 o'clock or whatever. And then by 4 o'clock, it's like, okay, well, my day's over. And it's like, that's it. And you already working from home, so that's just a matter of closing your laptop and starting dinner, I guess, or going out, or whatever your life looks like. So, yeah, that's basically what your schedule would look like. Yeah, so let me see. All right. So I think that's it. I'm going to stay on here for like another couple minutes if you guys have any other questions you want to ask. And just know, like, don't feel pressured or like, dang, like you trying to hurry up and think of something, because I am going to do this more often. I enjoy this. Like, this is cool. And I want to also go live with some other people as well and have some discussions on here. And yeah, it's a lot coming. It's a lot planned. And yeah, just know that I will be on here more frequently. Somebody said, do you help with the resume? Yes, I do. I do help with resumes. So I need to find where I can put my Calendly link in my bio, because right now my CourseCareers link is in my bio, and I do have a Calendly. Like, people book consultations with me like all the time, and I offer resume help. I offer resume and LinkedIn help, because LinkedIn is just as important, if not more important. I offer just regular, advice, guidance, coaching calls, and then I offer exam prep as well for CourseCareers, because some people, they finish the course and they're just like, I got it, but I don't think I'm gonna pass this exam. So yeah, and because I enjoy teaching and making things simple, like, I'll be breaking it down to where you are beyond confident and you can go into the exam feeling confident. So but yes, I do offer that. Oh, but the link to my Calendly, it's actually, if you have an Instagram, at least for now, I'm gonna find a way to try to bring that link over to TikTok, but if you do have an Instagram, find me on there. So type in my name. My name is pretty unique, so you'll find me easily. So you can see it, I'm sure, on your guys' side. You can see my name somewhere. But it's Juuna'e, so Juuna'e. So if you type that in on Instagram, go to the link in that bio, and then when you go to that link, you'll see my Calendly sitting right there. So yeah, and I can definitely help with resumes. Let's see. What did you guys say? Is there a book for the UI UX design course? No, no, you're learning everything within the course. Like, yeah, everything's within the course. At least to where I've gotten in the course. If they happen to throw a book in there at the end, then dang. So you know what? Let me not say no, because I'm not all the way through it, so I don't want to speak on that. But so far, no. And what is it at, like 30%? You got to get to 100% through the course. So, yeah. All right, let me keep going. Let's see. Do you have any information about... No, I do not. No, I'm not familiar with that at all. What did you say? I missed most of it, but I will catch the next one. Yeah, for sure. I actually was creating a new schedule for myself last night, and then I fell asleep because I took Benadryl. I had a random allergy attack, and I was forced to take a Benadryl. Hey, look, I'm gonna throw some tech. I'm gonna throw a tech conference or something. It's gonna be I'm gonna be throwing it probably early next year, and I'm gonna have it in. It's this spot called, dang, I forget the name of it, but it's in Rancho Cucamonga. That's the city I live in, back in Southern California. But I'm gonna throw it's gonna be a tech conference, webinar, whatever. I'm gonna bring some other speakers on to speak on some stuff, and we gonna have a function. We are going to have fun. So I am excited for that. It's already in the works. I'm already like planning it all out. But that car that just drove by made me think of it. Like when music drop, I can't help it. Okay. But yes, that's what I was saying though. Last night I was creating a schedule for myself, and yeah, I plan to actually like go live at the same time every single day. So yeah, by tomorrow I will have that information. So I'll probably like make a video about that so that you guys will see it. And I'm gonna just like, I'm gonna come on here with a video. I'm gonna be like, hey, like, well, I don't know what I'm gonna say, but I'm gonna announce like that I'm going live 7 o'clock every day, whatever time it's gonna be. But yeah, but then I'm about to be back at home in California, so I'm gonna be on Pacific time, not Central like I am now. So just know that that's coming. But I will be going live at the same time every day. Like, I really want to make a commitment to that. So yeah, I will be back. What'd you say? You can add the link to your bio on TikTok. Yeah, but I have can you add multiple links? I need to check that out. Thanks for saying that though, but I need to check that out, because I already have a link in my bio, which is for the course, CourseCareers. And I feel like that link is just more priority than my Calendly. You know what I mean? I'd rather people, if they are going to click a link in my bio, it's going to take them to something, like the point of all this, which is the course, rather than just meeting with me. But if I could put multiple links, then yeah, I'm going to try to see what that's about and figure that out. All right. Let's see. You can have to, okay. I took the course, but I need more help with my resume and LinkedIn. Okay, I'll look it up. Okay, cool. Yeah. I got you. Like, I got you. Well, and honestly, actually, before you book a consultation with me, send me a message, or send me a message to your LinkedIn so I could look at it ahead of time, because yeah, like, I don't want you to like pay for a consultation and I'm like, this is actually fine, like, you don't need to do nothing else, like, you know what I mean, like, it's fine, like, and it could be something else maybe, because I know CourseCareers really helps you to get that set up. So I don't want you to waste your money, you know what I mean? So send me a link with your LinkedIn and let me just take a look at it before you book the consultation. But then, yeah, and then once I look at that, if your resume, and actually, let me say this, make sure your resume and your LinkedIn, before you even send me your LinkedIn, make sure your resume and your LinkedIn are basically the same. That way, when I look at your LinkedIn, I'll be able to have an idea of like, okay, if her resume is anything like this, then she's straight, or whatever. And then I'll voice memo you or something, and then we could see like, just what we need to do from there. And then if we do need to book a consultation to actually work on it, then we'll do that. Let's go. Let's see. Okay, cool. I'll send it. All right, cool. Click the link in my bio so you can see it. Okay, so the main link will be the link tree. And then that will open up to... Oh my God, I'm so retarded. I am so retarded. That's exactly how I have it on Instagram. I have my link tree in my bio, and then it's opened up to all the rest of my stuff. So I don't know why I didn't think to do that on TikTok. But yeah, that's the easy fix. Thank you. Appreciate it. See, that's why we need community. You know, that's why. This is why. Because sometimes you just don't be thinking of the thing that's just in your face. Like, yeah, Linktree is cool too. Yeah. Okay. All right, you guys. I'm going to hop off here. As y'all see, I keep like looking around. It's too many bugs. I don't do outside unless I'm home in California. There's bugs in other states. So I'm about to hop off. I think I've been on here. You know, this was sufficient for day one. I'm glad you guys were able to be here. Look, creature crawling on me. Look at this. I can't. I don't know where y'all live, but I can't do the creatures. I cannot. Like, California will always be my home. Like, I will never move anywhere because of the bugs. But anyways, I appreciate you guys for being here with me on my first live, at least. And yeah, I will announce tomorrow. I'm gonna hold myself accountable to announce tomorrow when I will be on lives, same time every single day. That way, you know, y'all can kind of build it into your schedule. And yeah, we can... Uh-oh. Violation warning. Your live is flagged. My live is flagged. I'll hit them up later. They always flagging me for something. But anyways, I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good night.